We are proud members of the Piscataway second chapter of the New Jersey Orators. And today, we'll be presenting a dramatic duo in the category of dramatic interpretation.
The reason we chose to do dramatic duo is because we are two competitive people who like the challenge of working with another individual.
The name of our piece is A Message by George Carlin. George Carlin was a comedian, an actor, and an author. He also won 5 Grammy Awards for his comedy albums.
We chose this piece because the message that it portrays is very realistic, and we like how George Carlin breaks down life in such a creative way.
George Carlin explains how the world has gotten better in a material sense,
but the people in it have lost touch with what really matters. The topic that stood out for me was the lack of communication. Nowadays, we talk more than we communicate. You may be thinking that talking and communicating are the same, but actually, they are very different. Talking is just conversing with another individual. Communication is defined as a process by which we attempt to create a shared understanding. In order to communicate, you must observe, listen, analyze, and process on what the other person is saying. Communication is used at home, in school, at work, and beyond. So as you can see, it is a big part of life. Communication can help friendships, relationships, and it keeps you informed of what's going on in the world today. A lack of communication can lead to a lack of information, and it keeps you informed, and it helps you to create better friendships and relationships.
We focus too much on making the world a better place. But when you really think about it, the world isn't the thing that needs fixing. It's the people. One part of the piece states that there are fancier houses, but broken homes. Meaning that there are people living in huge mansions, but there are still bad relationships between the people in the house. So riches and fancy things don't guarantee happiness, and a family in the lower class can still be happier than a rich upper class family. For example, most wealthier families tend to spend less time with each other because they have so many gadgets and other things to occupy their time. So, while mom is watching Desperate Housewives in one room, dad is watching the big game in another, big sister is texting while twittering, and little brother is playing Xbox for hours at a time, there's hardly any time spent between them, and there are a lot of things that they don't know about each other that they should. On the other hand, the families who are less fortunate spend a lot more time with each other, talking, playing, and getting to know one another, and they are very happy doing so.
And now
we will present to you our piece, A Message by George Carlin. The paradox of our time in history is that we have taller buildings but shorter tempers, wider freeways but narrower viewpoints. We spend more
but have less.
We buy more
but enjoy less.
We have bigger houses
but smaller families.
More conveniences
but less time.
We have more degrees
but less sense.
More knowledge
but less judgment.
More experts
yet more problems.
More medicine
but less wellness. We drink too much.
Smoke too much.
Spend too recklessly.
Laugh too little.
Drive too fast.
Get too angry.
Stay up too late.
Get up too tired.
Read too little.
Watch TV too much.
And pray too seldom.
We have multiplied our possessions, but reduced our values. We talk too much, love too seldom, and hate too often. We've learned how to make a living, but not a life. We've added years to life, but not life to years.
We've been all the way to the moon and back,
but have
traveled across the street to meet a new neighbor.
We've conquered outer space, but not inner space. We've done larger things, but not better things. We've cleaned up the air, but polluted the soul. We've conquered the atom,
but not our prejudice.
We write more,
but learn less.
We plan more,
but accomplish less.
We've learned to rush,
but not to wait.
We built more computers to hold more information,
to produce more copies than ever.
But we communicate less and less. These are the times of fast foods and slow digestion, big men and small character, steep profits and shallow relationships. These are the days of 2 incomes but more divorce, fancier houses but broken homes. These are the days of quick trips, disposable diapers, throwaway morality, one-night stands, overweight bodies, and pills that do everything from cheer to quiet to kill. There is a time when there is much in the showroom window and nothing in the stockroom. A time when technology can bring this letter to you, and a time when you can choose either to share this insight or just hit delete. Remember, spend some time with your loved ones, because they are not going to be around forever.
Remember, say a kind word to someone who looks up to you in awe, because that little person will soon grow up and leave your side.
Remember to give a warm hug to the one next to you, because that is the only treasure that you can give with your heart, and it doesn't cost a cent.
Remember to say I love you to your partner and your loved ones. But most of all, mean it. A kiss and an embrace will mend hurt when it comes from deep inside of you.
Remember to hold hands and cherish the moment, for someday that person will not be there again. Give time to love, give time to speak, and give time to share the precious thoughts in your mind. And always remember,
life is not measured by the number of breaths we take,
but by the moments that take our breath away. Thank you.